life no more. I don't give a damn. Why stay? What for? I know who I am. That's it. I quit this village and life. I leave this pit, their pitiful life. But I'll come back one day, after 10 years away, and they'll stop and they'll say, look, 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 it's Martin Guerre. Isn't he grand, standing so tall, handsome and fair? Yes, it's Martin Guerre. Back home at last, those from the past better beware. Stride through the town, laughs, waves them away. They all think he must be the same, but by heaven they're sure to see this Martin Guerre. What a name! That bastard Guillaume, on whose grave I shall spit, clings to Bertrand, my wife, like a fly clings to shit. The thought, it makes me sick. May God damn both of them to hell, and all of Artigat as well. Look, it's Martin Guerre, looking so good, could it be him stood over there? Yes, that's Martin Guerre, back from a war not like before, different I swear. He's seen it all, he's traveled the land, and look what he became. By heaven they're sure to see this Martin Guerre. Just look what he became. By heaven they're sure to see this Martin Guerre. What a name.
This boy is 17 and he's now leaving the village where he was born, which is for him the world, the existing world. He's leaving that village and going to nowhere. He doesn't know where he's going, just because he's been so strongly humiliated. So he leaves the village, and then I always felt, back to the original French lyrics, which I wrote back in 92 or 91, it was called Je reviendrai, which in English means I will return. So it was a song of anger, of a young boy who was saying, I will return, and they will see who is Martin, who is the real Martin, who I will be, who I can be. It was a song of bravura, of a young boy who was, telling, you will see, I'll come back and I will be the king of the world, and you will see who Martin is.
In French, I thought it worked wonderfully well. It's a song called Je reviendrai, which means I will return. And shall I just try and play a bit here? It kind of goes like this. In French it was, that's the key. Oui, je reviendrai. Now I can't really explain why that sounds good, but it does. The French works really well. It has a really good sound to it. You can kind of get your teeth round the words. However, when you translate that into English, it's lousy. I don't know why it's lousy, I'm not clever enough to tell you why, but it becomes, yes, I will return, or even, yes, I will come home, or even, yes, I will be back, and all of them are awful, I think. And believe me, I sat here for a day going through every single solution as to how that song might be written.
When Edward Hardy started to write the English lyrics on that song, he thought that part of the song, which is you will see who the real Martin will be, should become the main part, the song. And after discussing it together, the song became, look, it's Martin Guerre. So as he was showing himself.
So from becoming I will return It becomes him singing about the villagers, singing, "Look, it's Martin Guerre. Isn't he grand, standing so tall, handsome and fair?
Look, it's Martin Guerre, standing so brave, back from the grave, as would dare. Yes, that's Martin Guerre, back from the war, not like before, on this I swear. He's seen it all, he's traveled the land, and look at what he became. Oh, by heaven, there's sure to see there's more to Martin Guerre. Just look at what he became. Oh, by heaven, there's sure to see there's more to Martin Guerre.
Martin was difficult because really you marry a young boy at the age of 15 or 16. So he's just a boy. So my belief, and Claude Michel, the way we have tried to establish the character is that he was too young to know who he was or what he wanted. He just found himself in a situation that he couldn't face. And he was different from all the other boys who at 14 maybe already, young studs and ready for action. He was different, whatever was his sexual identity. So once he was pushed too far, his pride took over, and one night he just left his village and went to see the world.
The Protestants are attacking! Come on! You're all right. Tell Bertrand I'm sorry. Martin? Martin!
Arnaud Dutil is a man who is a mercenary and at the same time probably an idealist. He's someone who is looking for a perfect world, and as he doesn't know that he knows it doesn't exist, has decided to go the other way, and he's become a bit of a cynic. But like all cynics, he's ready to fall in love at any time.
We began looking at Bertrand, and it became clear to us that if she was to be the protagonist, she could not be passive, she could not be a victim of her circumstances. She had to be assertive, she had to be, in a sense, modern. There had to be an element of feistiness about her. This was a woman who was going to be making decisions, taking risks, risking loving, risking losing.
Every day I pray for Martin's return, Father. Tell me, what else can I do?
I've spoken to the Bishop Bertrand. He has found the answer to our prayers.
If he has found Martin, I promise I will give Artigat an heir.
The bishop is prepared to grant an annulment of your marriage at last, so